Car makers from across the world are showing off their latest designs at the New York International Auto Show. It's the first time the event's been held since 2019 because of COVID-19. In that time, the car industry's global supply chain has been stretched to its breaking point.
We had these impacts from the pandemic, and those hadn't gone away when we were hit by the semiconductor shortage. At no point did industry inventories have a chance to recover before the next wave of impacts hit.
And now the conflict in Ukraine threatens to make that even worse.
Wiring harnesses from Ukraine are used in many European-built vehicles, and it's impossible to build the vehicle without it, or it's impossible to add it after the fact. And then your operations around the world may be dependent on a Russian-supplied part or Russian-supplied raw materials. And with the sanctions that we have now in place, we don't expect the access to those goods to be improved anytime soon.
Such is the concern that predicted vehicle production numbers are being revised down. Auto industry analyst S&P Global Mobility says the conflict in Ukraine means 2.6 million fewer cars will be produced this year in an already tight global manufacturing environment squeezed by pandemic shortages. Ford has begun shipping cars without the microchips that control some non-essential features because of the semiconductor shortage. The chips will be sent to dealers at a later date for retrofitting post-purchase. And while new car prices are way up and low supply rarely benefits a demanding consumer, Ford says there are deals to be had.
I think our dealers are being particularly nimble to try to offer the best packages that they can to consumers as they come to their lots. We also have incentives should customers not have the exact vehicle locally at this moment. They can negotiate a price, put in the order specifically that they want, and then see those incentives for being patient with us.
The auto industry is trying to adapt to market conditions, but the unpredictability of the crisis in Ukraine and Russia and its impact on supply chain shortages mean there's still a bumpy road ahead.